right. Welcome to the Chicago Toy and Game Fair with Chicagonista Live. We are so excited to bring you this show today. We have so many celebrity guests joining us. We have the Stormtroopers, who are big stars. Their movie comes out December 18th. But actually, these guys are with MidwestGarrison.com. Look at how awesome, and you're doing so good.
And you know, we're missing Nancy Wu, obviously, but look at who we have here. Nancy, we miss you so much. We have the Stormtrooper for you.
I know, and these guys are walking around, they're signing autographs. Everybody wants to get their picture taken with you, right? And you just want some water, you're really thirsty, I don't blame it. But we are so excited because we have a whole show filled with celebrities, and so you can nod your heads, right? That you're available in the Chicago area. You're part of a big club that dresses up and gives back to charities and that type of stuff. And
any good words for us? We have to hear the Stormtroopers talk, right?
They're not allowed to talk.
No. Oh, I don't obviously watch it.
But they're going to be, are you here tomorrow also? So if you come out to the Chicago Toy and Game Fair, make sure to find these guys, get a picture with them before their big movie. Are you in this upcoming movie? Oh, that was before you guys. I know you need to get some water because under all that fur, it's really hot.
Well, thank you. So, are we rolling our Chicagonista Live intro? Yes?
We can, yeah.
Okay, so welcome to Chicagonista Live. We're going to hear
Thank you, guys.
See you guys in a few minutes. And we're monkeying around here at the Shy Tag, and of course, Nancy, we love you.
We miss you.
We have someone here just a little bit to talk. Tell us who you are.
Well, let's bring in you, who can tell us who.
Come on over here.
I like you.
So tell us who you are and what we're doing here today.
We are EQ-tainment, that's our company's name. This is Q the monkey. He is a genius monkey, high IQ, low EQ, which is emotional intelligence.
So genius monkey, kind of crazy monkeys.
Yeah.
And low emotional intelligence.
He gets in trouble all the time. I don't know if you ladies can relate to that.
No, she gets in trouble all the time. Okay, maybe.
So we have board games and products to help develop emotional intelligence in children so they have fun, yet it's games with a purpose. And so anyone who's watching the show, listening to the show, if they mention your show when they come by our booth, we'll give them a special discount.
There you go. Mention Chicagonista Live, hashtag Chicagonista Live. Go to their booth.
You better have a big brain in there, because look at how big that is.
Brain.
Yeah, huge brain. And you're really cute. And if I wasn't married, you know, maybe.
There you go.
Well, thank you for passing by. Again, in their booth, not too far from Chicagonista Live. You guys are here tomorrow as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for passing by. Bye.
Thank
High
you.
five.
All right. So before, when we were like hanging out, this guy comes swinging by. Look at this, right?
He's the inventor. What's your name again?
My name's Ali Kermani. I'm from Razor USA.
Razor USA. And tell
what
us
did
what
you build
this
here?
baby is.
So this is called a rip surf, and it is your opportunity to surf on dry land. It's very similar to the rip stick, which is a really popular item for Razor about a couple years ago. And what we've done is now style it like a surfboard, change up the geometry a little bit, and now you can surf where you live.
That's so cool. So I think you're going to do a little demo for us.
Because the thing that's cool about this is that it totally like keeps moving. Like with a skateboard, don't you have to do this?
Yeah, this one you never have to step down off this to push, and like a real surfboard, not only looks like a surfboard, but it actually cuts and carves and moves like a real surfboard.
Wow, that's
Let's
very
see it.
cool.
Yeah, you
Okay,
wanna
let's
see
see. All right, let's move back, you guys. All right.
Too much fun.
All right.
So I've decided that this would be a really good workout class for your abs, right?
yeah.
Because you're controlling everything with your
Well,
abs.
besides that, balance first. First thing, I don't know how I could pull that through, but this is really fun. Is it retailing in stores now?
It will be. It'll be. It'll be out in stores, in mass stores, in spring. It's currently in surf shops and skate shops.
Okay.
And yeah, you nailed it. This is really about what Razor's about, which is getting out, being active, and promoting a healthy, active, childhood and lifestyle.
That's awesome.
And Razor, I found out I was right, is like 15 years old this year. And I bought a Razor. I have 4 of the original Razors, and maybe someday they'll be worth a lot on eBay. But this is very cool. I tried it earlier. Remind me your name again.
My name's Ollie.
Ollie really tried to help me, but
You did amazing.
And that's the thing about Chi-Tag. It's a lot about inventors, and you're an inventor yourself. So how long did it take you to come up with something like this?
Well, so yeah, I've been working for Razor for 15 years. I was the first employee, and the first product that was my big project, and it was my master's thesis in college, was the Crazy Cart, and that won Outdoor Toy of the Year last year.
Wow!
2014.
Congratulations!
And so the company gave me a chance to take a stab at another idea, and this is the next try. And we've been getting a great reception here at Chi-Tag, and people are all excited. And I always try to make sure that parents and kids can play together. So, like the Crazy Cart, this is designed to be fun for kids, but also handle the adults.
So what's
That's
next
awesome.
for you? Can you give us a little bit of an inkling on what's next for you?
Well, I'm giving you next year's preview here, but what's going to continue to happen is just trying to put out toys that bring families together and let parents play with their kids. I'm a new parent myself, and that's really what I really want to do, is just have fun with my son, have fun with my daughter, and get out there and recreate. Have
Sure.
a good, healthy, active life.
Because we're inventors that's in here. We've been coming over many years here at Chi-Tag and many inventors. But we have to mention as well, we were at the breakfast this morning and welcoming all the blogger friends in here. Sorry.
hundreds of bloggers.
Hundreds of bloggers this morning, and they're kind of milling around here in Chi-Tag and checking out all the new stuff here in Chicago. And Chi-Tag is actually second biggest toy and game fair in the country, and New York, as you know, is a huge one, but we're very proud here in Chicago to have this kind of event.
And it's amazing. They have going on right now a young inventors area, and it's huge. And there's kids from all over that have brought their inventions for the next great toy. I was saying this morning, it's the anniversary of when Edison invented the phonograph. And it's so cool to see that this room is filled with inventors. And I know that the breakfast, the kids were encouraged to play on all of the toys that were sitting there in front of the table. And I know we've got some other people here, but speaking of inventors, so I go back a long time. I'm a little bit older, and one of my favorite toys, which was my brother's, was his chemistry set.
Chemistry set. And again, I wanted to mention one thing about this Chi-Tag is really educational stuff. And bringing that to the chemistry set, we have someone here.
Hi, come on in.
Tell us your name again.
My name is Vasily.
Vasily.
So, tell us what you're doing here at Chi-Tag and what your company is about.
So, what we're doing a next generation chemistry set. Something that children can do both very nice experiments, but in the same time, it's an educational product. It's a subscription, you get it every month, and you can do a lot of nice experiments, and you can see what is actually happening inside using your virtual reality headset.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So, what did you bring us here today? Can you start?
So, what we do, every month you get 3 boxes with nice experiments. So it's something that
Every
you
month you said?
Yeah, it's a monthly club.
It's
It's a
monthly
monthly club,
club.
so you get subscription, and every month you receive 3 boxes like that.
Wow.
Wow.
And
this
you
is
can do this
amazing.
nice experiments at home. For example, this crystal will grow in real time, and immediately you will see this teen crystal will start growing, and it's cool. And that's what children like. So they like, but I'm just like, I have 4 sons, and I do these experiments with them. So they like it because it's cool, because oh, it's like crystal growing in real time.
Oh, how cool.
But one day,
Are you seeing it?
I realized that yes, they like it, but they understand nothing. It's like magic for them.
Okay.
So if I would do magic tricks, they would also like it, but they will also understand nothing. And that's what I didn't like. So, and my idea was that we would like to make a chemistry set. That first, yes, it's cool, it's really cool, but in the same time, it helps you to understand what is happening inside.
Right.
So you can actually see. Let's make this nice experiment.
Okay.
So you take it. So
We
I'm
hold
gonna
it
like
like
this.
Okay. So we put it.
Is it gonna blow up?
No, everything
Do
is
I
very
need
safe.
these on?
Oh, look
Everything
at
is
that.
very
Show
safe
it
here.
My
to
eyes.
the camera real quick.
Okay, now it's blue
Right.
and it's become transparent. I
Wow.
shake, it's become blue and it become transparent again. So that's a nice magic trick, but it's just magic if we don't explain what is happening inside. And we do explain. You have this molecule that you can see in 3D, that's actual molecule of this chemical. And you have this virtual reality headset and you can see what is happening inside. So you can
That's
see
so
that's
cool.
So
this-
all instructions come with it and all
Yes.
the
So
products.
you can shake it and it will become blue. Shake hot.
But you didn't put the
Shake
stuff
strong.
in it.
Ah, no, this one. No, you need this one. Yep.
But what happens to this one?
No, this one I didn't put it. So
Can I do it? Can I put it?
sure. You have to be
But
strong.
what is she adding in there exactly?
So that's what she's adding. This methyl blue. And
Okay.
that's, if you look at this molecule,
Whoa.
you'll actually understand it's 3 bot. Oh, we put it too much. Okay. You'll have to wait. It will
Now
work, but
it's
you'll
gonna
have to
blow
wait a
up
lot.
on
No,
that.
You have just wait a
It
lot
wasn't
until-
my fault.
no,
It
it
wasn't. Oh, see?
Shake again. No, shake
Very
hot.
cool.
You need to add oxygen from your air, from the air there. No, don't do it.
That's not the
Never,
right thing to
never.
do.
Eat,
No,
never
I
drink.
am kidding you. When we used to play with the science experiments, they were really, really dangerous. And you were explaining to us that everything comes with really good instructions and let you know what items you need from the home, which are like sugar cubes or matches.
That's
Very
it.
simple, but everything you really need
Is
comes
inside.
in these. And I just want to show this.
Oh yeah, that's.
The crystals are actually really starting to form in here, and it's very, very cool.
So that's a typical box you'll get each week, almost each week, 3 boxes a month. It has everything you need to do this experiment. But probably the coolest thing is actually what you have in the app and you have in on web. So you have all the videos that explain how to do that, what is happening inside. You have this virtual reality headset that we include in our chemistry set to see all these molecules around you.
So how
In
do
virtual
people
reality.
find you? Where do people
So
find
just, it's a subscription. You go on mailscience.com and you subscribe, and by post, you get 3 boxes every month.
you? I love it.
I love
It's
it.
so
Very
great.
cool.
Congratulations. You
That's-
said you had 4 sons?
I have.
Wow. What are their ages?
Starting from 4 to 15.
Wow.
4 to 15.
So this is great. You have your own
Yes.
focus group,
Yes.
which helps a lot.
It's like you have to do something that you use yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, and I do use my sons. Use it.
Well,
I see.
congratulations. It's
Thank you very
really cool. And anything with science and kids and learning. And I was just kidding. Don't do that at home. Don't try to drink it.
No, don't drink.
I was
sure.
kidding.
Thank you. Well, congratulations
Thank
and good
you.
luck.
Thank you, Betty.
And they can visit you again tomorrow.
So we are at the Chicago Toy and Game Fair. It is happening all weekend here in Chicago. We're only broadcasting today, but if you want to hashtag Chicagonista Live and let us know that you've seen this, we might have some prizes here a little bit later to share with you. And MJ and I had a lot of fun walking the floor. I think we have some B-roll of some of the things that we did. I don't know in what order they are.
Yeah, and Beth went a little crazy out there too, and
You know what? I'm
Beth
old.
goes a little crazy anyway.
My kids don't have the toys at home anymore, but we had a lot of fun. I was playing bubble ball. What was it called? Bubble soccer. Bubble soccer I played. I was dancing actually with my new best friend over here. I don't know. Oh, Corey's got the camera. Are you still showing the B-roll, or can you see this guy? Okay, so we were dancing before, and his name is, what is
This is the Mechanoid G15KS.
the
All right.
Mechanoid G50?
So he's getting that ready. So,
Me and the Macaroid, we're doing the Macarena, right?
ready?
Okay. And
This,
we love live TV. That's okay. Are you guys okay? We have so much to show you, and this is perfect.
and this is called Mechano. And this is what I love about ShyTech. There's something for everybody, for sure. I mean,
Now, do the kids?
a lot of it.
While you're fixing them, do the kids build this themselves?
So this is part of a building system. If you're familiar with the classic erector set, this allows kids to build their own robotic friend, and he works through voice recognition. So he can do all kinds of cool things. He does dance moves, he does kung fu moves.
How cool.
He can be programmed in a very simple way. You can actually press a button on his chest, and you can move his limbs around. He'll remember all that movement, and you can play it back. It's the simplest way to possibly program a robot.
Because when I was with him before, there were commands like give me a high five we were doing. He was dancing.
All right.
I was
Can
trying to teach
Are we
him.
ready to show them something what to do?
Ready? Yeah, let's,
All right,
let's demonstrate what we call a limb programming. So this is the simplest way to get your robot to do something cool.
Okay.
So if you move his limbs around, say hello, how are you? He's recording all of the audio, he's remembering all of the motion, and it allows kids to build their own animation.
We're gonna take a little selfie together.
On live. We're taking a selfie live because that's how we do it in the show.
Oh,
There you
see?
go. Not working. All right.
So he's also programmable through an app, which I'll show you guys in just a second.
Can you show our cameras the app real quick? I mean,
Yeah.
just to face it to the camera. Just the app. There you go. And
We're connecting now, and you'll see there's an avatar of this character
It's okay. It's okay.
that allows you to
Oh.
control him live. Control his head, you can move his arms.
I'm
This is all
following him.
recording live.
that's so
So
cool.
if you want to pull it back, you can just push play. Push play right there.
All right, let's.
It's like my
Let's
new
move to the
workout
side.
buddy.
Right, there you
I mean,
go. Okay,
maybe
now
me
do that
and
again.
Him, you know, like
Push play back and push play.
Very cool.
hey Macarena.
This makes me want to be a kid again. I'm a kid at heart, I guess. And so where
Ready?
this,
Look
this
way.
is something
Here
that
we
was
go.
built
One.
just for the ShyTag, or this is
No, this is a
I
kit
can
you can
maybe
purchase
teach him
now.
how to-
this is a kit.
It's
Okay.
available for $3.99. You can build it into all kinds of different things. It's a robotics building platform. It allows kids to learn a little bit about construction, a little bit about electrical engineering, and a little bit about
I
software.
love that. And where can
Whoa.
they find you guys?
We're at Toys R Us, we're at Target, Amazon.com. Look
This
around
is
for
going to
us.
be a hot toy for the summer. So it's available out there,
MJ, I want to see you assemble this on your own.
right? Can I get a high five?
Can we get a high five?
All right. Well, thank you so much.
It's really awesome.
This is
And I
really
saw
cool.
there's a little
We're
one
gonna
of
have
it,
to
too.
name one of these. Beth, I mean Nancy, I know we miss you, but we have a lot of people here taking your place.
He's very
So-
cool.
Very cool.
I really enjoyed my time. I really enjoyed our time together. And I'll see you later.
All right. Thank you so much.
I know, I get a little crazy here at the Toy and Game Fair. I'm like a kid again.
How cool is that?
Can we teach it how to make like a cappuccino?
I really want to get one of those just to build with my child. I mean, I have a son who loves making stuff and building it. And we just want to make sure that Corey, backing up slowly there with our cameras. Okay, are we on this camera now? So again, we are always talking about there's always something for everybody. And now we're going to talk about children, a toy, an app actually, right? Geared for the 2 to 4 years old. Come over here in the middle a little bit.
Yeah.
So
And
tell
I'm gonna
us
look
your
at the
names.
toys.
I'm Keely, this is Libby, and we are with Sego Sego Toys.
So you go say, I love that name, and in the Philippines there's called sago sago, what we call it, but little like tapioca balls, like boba.
So
Beth loves boba.
I love the toys these toys were actually created from the apps that you guys had. So the toys are relatively new, but the app has been around for 3 years, and it's a very fun and interactive app that kids, like, they don't have to win anything, they don't have to gather anything. They could really just have fun playing with their new friends. Tell us a little bit about it.
So we have a line of 15 apps right now, actually. So we've got 15 apps. We're launching our 16th app on Thanksgiving Day. It's called Superhero, and that's what's playing on the iPad here. So there are apps that are geared to kids between the ages of 2 and 5. They're all open play, free discovery, storytelling types of apps meant for kids of that age who don't really need to get into the high scores and the levels of games for
I
older
love that,
kids.
and all of kids nowadays are so into their computers, and just to have something like this for children, and you feel safer as a parent that your child have their
And
devices.
so it's kind of like downtime for them. They're not having to like really stress over it. It really gives them time to be creative and have fun and interact. And now that you've got the plush toys, tell us how they came about.
So we knew that we wanted to allow kids to have an experience that was extended past the apps, to have something that was not just on the digital device, but in their lives as well. You can hug them, you can play the app along with them, but they can also continue the story offline. So they've got these great plush toys for that. These are now in a gift pack. The set of 4, our main star characters, come together in this cardboard box, which magically transforms into a house for them to play, and they can color and put stickers on or and continue the storytelling
Well,
offline.
congratulations. They're so cute. If you come to the Chicago Toy and Game Fair, they have these super size. Like if you want to come before the end of the show, you have a half an hour to bring over one of those big ones. You have to see it. You can't buy those, but they're just so cool, and your
Kids are
display
having a good
is
time
wonderful.
hugging it. Thank
It
you.
drew us to the booth, that's for sure. So cute. I want to live in that area right now. But
They're
thank
so
you so
cuddly.
much.
Thank
and
you. They're
congratulations.
really cute.
And where
Yeah.
can they find you guys online? What's the web-
SegoMini.com.
And if you want to buy one of these houses, they're also available on Amazon.
Yes.
Awesome.
All right.
I love that.
Thank you
so
so
much.
much. Thank you.
Oh my God. So tons and tons of stuff.
Come on.
Oh my God, we're here.
We have such an exciting guest. Come
We're
on
gonna
in.
have to pull you in the middle.
Okay.
I just
Are we
met
missing?
this girl.
Are we missing somebody?
Gracie's busy over. Do you want me to take this?
Sure.
You mind?
Yeah, you're used to it.
Am I good?
You know what to
Okay.
do.
Now Gracie's over at the Young Inventors Challenge. She's
Okay.
hanging out there. Her friend is exhibiting. Her friend has invented
Okay.
or has a concept and prototypes for a new doll line. So she came all the way out from
well,
New
that's the
Jersey
best place
to
for her.
demonstrate. So Gracie is supporting her friend right now.
So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions.
Okay.
Because I don't know who Gracie is, and I
You
just
have no idea who I am?
No.
You don't know who I am?
I just met you, and I know your mommy something. Your mommy.
I'm Mommy.
Your
Mommy and Gracie show.
And I heard that the Mommy and Gracie show is the hottest show on the internet. Like,
Well, they may have lied to you just a little bit about that.
My daughter
little bit.
is so obsessed with you guys. I'm like trying to look for her because
Aw.
she's like dying to meet you and Gracie. She
tell us
actually
what the
prepared.
show is.
Tell us. Okay, I know
So-
what the show is.
yeah.
How about you tell us?
Okay, so if you did, the Mommy and Gracie show.
If you've been living in a box, apparently, like I
No,
have.
well, you're not exactly our target demographic. So the Mommy and Gracie show, it's a YouTube channel, and it's myself and my daughter Gracie. That's her. She's a redhead.
Oh, cute.
Crazy 12-year-old redhead, and we mostly we talk about dolls, a little bit about toys. We don't like to say that we review them because we get so like off track on what we're doing, and we're very unprofessional, and we drop things and we forget things, and
Oh, I love it.
so mostly it's a talk show with Gracie and I that happens to revolve around dolls and toys, but very often we'll get comments in the process where somebody will be like 7 minutes into the video and they still haven't reviewed the doll. So they obviously don't get
It's
what
so
we do.
funny how my daughter can tell me so much about you. For example, she's like, they don't get paid for those dolls. They buy it themselves.
Oh,
Exactly.
okay.
What I mean.
Yep.
She must have, I think she knows about your life story because she's
Probably.
telling me all this background about you guys. Give us let's go back a little
Yeah,
bit.
how'd you
How
get
the show
started?
How did it get started? So in 2010, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, and I ended up having to retire when I was 42. So I used to be, we're from the New York area, so I used to work in Manhattan, corporate real estate, wandering all over the city. So I retired, and then at that point, this big giant puppy just showed up.
It's a lot of things going on in here.
It's just like the Mommy and Gracie show.
I gotta pull Katie real quick. Keep talking.
Okay, so I had to retire, and we didn't know what we were going to do. And Gracie loves YouTube, loved YouTube, and she said, "Well, why don't we start a YouTube channel where we review our dolls?" And it was just something for us to do. We never expected that anybody would watch, honestly. And we thought our family would watch. And the funny part is nobody in our family actually watches our show. And so we started it, and people started to watch. And I guess hi. And I think it's just because we're so unprofessional and silly, and it's a mom and a daughter, and that really at that point had not been done before. Like there were a lot of adults doing YouTube, and then there were some kids doing YouTube, and there wasn't really like a parent and a child sitting there together talking about toys before. So
I know Katie has some questions, but I have another question because you keep saying the show. Tell me a little bit, like how long is the show, and what's the format of the show?
There's no format. It can range anywhere from like 8 minutes to half an hour. It depends on how long we babble on about something. Some things that we do, like we just started doing something called a toy rodeo. So there's this new Barbie this year that's like the new hot toy. We call her Jumps on a Horse Barbie, right? But I think her real name is Saddle and Ride Barbie is the technical term. And we just thought it would be funny to keep putting toys on this Barbie and see how long they could stay on, not on the Barbie. That would be even funnier.
That sounds like my kind of show.
Stay on the horse.
I brought my little girl here.
Hi.
Gracie's not here right now, but she'll be walking around. But I thought the mommy and Katie over here, but I had to pull her because she had to meet you.
Oh, thank
and
you.
She like I said, she tells me everything about you, and of course every time I turn around, you have mommy and Gracie on. But I just had to pull you real quick, but say hello and then.
Well,
Did you have any questions?
Do you have any questions for her? She prepared some for Gracie. What's your quick question?
I'll answer for Gracie. I'm her mother. I can talk.
Okay.
What do you do with your old toys?
What do we do with our old toys? We donate our old toys.
I thought Gracie would customize them.
She customizes a lot of her dolls. Most of the Littlest Pet Shop figures and ponies all end up getting customized. A lot of the dolls, though, that aren't customizable end up getting donated either to the Lupus Foundation, children's hospitals, Ronald McDonald House, places like that. So,
you
have more?
So, wait. I remember there's one more.
What do you like about the video? I think you said.
Oh yeah. What do you like most about making videos?
we just like being together. So it's just, I know that sounds sappy, but it's so fun. We have so much fun. We go down there together and we just get silly, and even if you're kind of like, I'm not really feeling it, as soon as we just start doing it, and then we just start laughing and being silly, and
great all the time. I have to tell you.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. It's very important.
I'm always looking like, gosh, her nails always look good.
Well, you learn early on that if your hands are going to be in a video a lot, that you should probably get your nails done.
Do you have any more questions?
Well, I have one thing to say. I love how you never cut anything out. It's so funny.
We are just one big blooper reel, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That kind of sounds like my part of the show, not your part.
Yeah,
Katie is the biggest fan, and I'm sorry.
Thank you, Katie.
You know how you just laugh and just show all of it when you never cut anything out? It shows that you guys really care about making videos.
Aww. Thank you. That is so sweet. We really do enjoy doing it. It really is fun. It never feels like work.
Let's talk real quickly about vlogging, because a lot of our followers are vloggers and bloggers. Give us a little bit insight what makes the show so big.
It's really just about being yourself. And I know it's hard. I know a lot of people are trying to make the transition from blogging to vlogging. And, the same way that you had to find your voice when you were a blogger, you need to find your personality and your voice as a vlogger. And they may not be the same thing. I'm actually very professional and businesslike when I write, but that's not who I am when I'm speaking and when I'm on camera with Gracie. Although if I have to get up in front of a room full of people, I can be professional. But so you really need to find your voice again and just be yourself. Don't try to imitate anybody, and just try to be unique, which it's hard to do as the landscape keeps filling up. It's hard to be unique, but just be you, and you'll find other people who like you.
With the YouTube channel, do you go down to New York to the YouTube studios?
Oh, no. So we filmed in my bedroom on my webcam.
Okay.
So I don't know, you might be a little too, do you remember those were awesome videos? Yeah. I'd like sometimes make the bed, sometimes not. So there'd be laundry behind us. You can see our house. So then we moved into this, we had like a basement kitchen. So then we were like, okay, we painted a wall in the basement kitchen to try and make it, we called that the studio, to try and make ourselves look more professional.
The wall's back.
Yeah, and we got a better camera, and then now we did some renovation on the house, and we made a room that's the real studio, so we don't have to keep setting everything up and taking it down all the time. So it's in our house, so we just go downstairs. We're like, okay, you want to go downstairs and make some videos? Yeah, let's go. So that's how we do it.
And how much time do you spend on marketing it?
None, really.
I mean, it's such, this is how it shows to you how organic the show has gotten, and like millions and millions of views on your video.
And we didn't try. It just kind of happened. People just found us.
Okay.
And now, we're on social media and stuff, but not so much to promote the Mommy and Gracie show. It's just to stay in touch with everybody and communicate. Like I'm, Instagramming from here today, and I'm going to Periscope when I walk around, and that's just because we like that interaction with our fans. It's not really marketing. And so
tell us what you're doing here today.
What are we doing here? Why am I here today?
Well,
at 3 o'clock this afternoon, if you come on down to the Navy Pier, we are going to be up on that stage over there unboxing some toys. And that should be interesting because it's mostly toys and there's games and things we've never played with before. So we should just be in. Oh, are you gonna Periscope?
Yeah. But who are you on Periscope?
We're Mommy and Gracie.
Okay, MOMMY.
And
space or anything?
No, just AND.
We're Periscoping live.
GRACIE.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. Yeah, keep going. Don't.
Now I'm so distracted. I'm watching her
Well,
type.
because you said you were going to Periscope
Yeah, I am
later,
going to Periscope a
and
little
it
bit while I
made me
walk
think,
around. You're like,
maybe
I should be Periscoping this. So that's really, there isn't like a grand scheme. Yes.
Where is Gracie right now?
Right now, Gracie is at table 64 at the Young Inventors Challenge. She's supporting her friend. We can go check it out later on. Yeah, you got to go check out this doll line and vote for it. Not that I'm biased or anything.
So this is very cool. You know what? I do have a question for you.
Yes.
As I'm Periscoping live on the air.
Look at that camera. Look at this camera.
Tell us about the Young Inventors.
So the Young Inventors Challenge is so cool. Last year was our first year at ChiTag, and I was so impressed by it. And that's why we told our friend about it because she's always wanted to create a doll line, and we were like, now is the time. Oh, the yellow hair is just horrifying. So what's amazing is I think this Young Inventors Challenge is the biggest one they've ever had. They have over 200 young people, and they invent toys, games. In our friend's case, it's a doll line, and they put together the whole concept, and they're here demonstrating that concept to the public, to judges, to toy brands. And these kids have some amazing ideas and amazing pitches that they're making over there.
I love that.
What an amazing opportunity. Like, I can see you doing that next year because you're such a cool inventor.
Wait, can I just say something?
Yeah, sure.
Last time when I was keep watching their shows and shows and shows, I kept thinking of actually reviewing toys too. Because we almost did it, but my mom and dad, they didn't have time.
You should do it. You should do
We're
it.
gonna call it Katie Cat.
Oh, I like that.
What are you calling it?
Katie Cat.
Katie Cat. She's even got a name. Okay.
Very cool. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you for your
Thank
time.
Now I know who you are.
Now you know
so
who I am.
I see you on the street.
Right.
And now I'm going to go watch all your videos.
There's 1,300 of them, so good luck with that.
Okay.
Yeah, we post 6 days a week.
I
We've
was
been doing it
gonna
for
say.
3.5 years.
You post 6 days a week.
That's
For
okay. We'll bring Katie at the office and she'll show you all the videos. So
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's fun though. And you'll see us later. We'll be up on stage.
I can't wait. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me. I will give you
It
guys
was
the
great.
microphone. Who wants
Oh
to
wait, one other thing.
Yes.
MJ, look at this.
It's an eye ring.
Look at that.
Are you?
what? An eye ring.
What is it?
It's an eye ring, so my phone doesn't
So it doesn't
drop out
fall
of my
off.
hand. It acts as a kickstand,
Oh,
so if you want to watch videos in rotate, so you can watch them in portrait mode as well.
That is so
But
smart.
most importantly, I don't drop my phone anymore.
All right.
QVC.
Very cool.
Okay, very cool.
I know we're doing this on live camera, but I gotta take a picture with you and Katie.
Okay.
Katie, there you go. 1, 2. Look in here. I had to get that. Thank you so much.
I'll see you later. Take 64.
Okay, thank you, Katie.
Oh
All
my
right, now we
gosh.
have our friends back. Well, okay, tell us who's this one. Is it facing the
Yeah.
camera, you guys? Look, this is what
Oh my gosh.
this drew us to that booth. We
I
love
hope
your.
Rosie doesn't get to be this
Oh
big.
my
I just got a new puppy, and it keeps growing.
I
and
love
growing.
it. So I'm wondering, in your office, do you guys have a lot of these?
We don't yet, but they're coming back with us.
They're so. Are you sure you don't want to leave it as it
Yeah, this looks like my
That
puppy.
is so
All
cute.
right, this is so
I
cool.
love it. But thank you for coming back and showing
Once
our
again,
cameras.
Sago, but this
Following
is not Sago
along.
Mini. This is not. This is Sago Grande. Grande.
This is Sago Giant Mini.
Thank you for bringing
Thank
him
you.
back to see us. So we have Allison Ray, I see, is back there, and I want to get her.
I think we're gonna, you know what? Let's roll another Chicagonista live intro real quickly. Rudy, let's roll one for a quick break. Okay.
I'm right here.
We're gonna have
Where are you?
I'm at the Chicago Toy and Game Fair.
And who's this?
Lauren, can you say hi?
Here, look at the camera.
I'm gonna have you hold the microphone. There you
You
go.
go on this side.
A lot of you may be familiar with Allison Ray. She's been, she's co-hosted before, and I think you guessed it as well at one time, no?
Yes, I
Yeah,
have.
so she's a big part of Shy
Yes.
Tag. And the other day, isn't it the other day?
Thursday.
Thursday
night.
Play Chic.
She
This is so
did Play
cool.
Chic, which is, tell us a little bit about Play Chic.
So Play Chic is the fashion show that kicks off Chicago Toy and Game Week, where we combine the hottest toys with couture fashion, and local Chicago fashion designers are inspired by these toy companies to create these really avant-garde looks that come down the runway. It's so
and
fun.
I think we have a little B-roll.
Do we
You
have
guys-
B-roll?
We have B-rolls of that fashion show. So a little bit about the Play Chic. So the fashions are inspired by these
the toy
inventors, the toy
Did you have
companies, and
favorite looks that came down? I mean, the show is so professional and
Very
so
professional.
beautiful. Tell us a little bit about some of the looks.
Well, they all did a really good job. Peach Carr, this was her third year. She did an amazing job. I think that's what we have the video clip of.
Yeah.
But a lot of the looks are very avant-garde. It's just so unique. It's so entertaining. It's very interactive. It's a really fun
it's
fashion
grown
show.
leaps and bounds
Yes.
from the beginning. And you're such a big part of making that happen.
Thank you.
And so, do you see it even bigger next year?
I hope so, and that's what we talk to Mary about every year. We want it to be bigger and better, and take it beyond the toy companies and beyond the toy industry, and bring in some local fashion
And that's what's
influencers.
insane about the whole thing, because a lot of people are just thinking that this is just a 2-day thing.
Right.
But it's
The whole
actually a
week.
whole industry conference of the toy industry. So the bigwigs are around, like the big companies.
Absolutely.
And then of course that's kicking it off. Last night they had the Taggy Awards.
Right.
And you were, so tell you're inside since we didn't go. Tell us about the Taggy Awards
I
yesterday.
didn't go.
Oh,
either.
you didn't.
No,
Sorry.
I didn't make it. Sorry.
You could have pretended. No one would
Sorry.
have known.
It was amazing.
It was amazing.
I'm going next year.
So tell
I
us.
want to talk to you, and I want to know what
Yeah,
this
tell
is.
us what
this
you're-
is very cool.
What did you make here?
Did you make that or your sister?
Oh,
That's okay.
So tell us what you like.
favorite
What did you?
choice so
What's your
far?
favorite place here?
The sewing machine.
the So Cool from Spin Master.
Oh, very cool.
And then you like the Razor. You
Yeah.
got to test
I
out
think
the
I saw you
Delta-
on the Razor
The
over
Delta
there.
Wing from Razor is their new toy for their new ride-on
Amazing.
game that they have
And,
this
and
year.
you are talking about a certain brand. Are you
For Razor.
for Razor? Are you okay?
So Razor has the Delta Wing. It's a
Okay.
ride-on toy that she tried out. over there.
Are those new toys that they brought in, or are those
The
have
Delta
been around?
Wing is new for this year.
The
And the one that she liked from Spin Master was the So Cool. And then you guys were demoing the other thing earlier.
Yes,
What was that? What was
I
that
don't know,
called?
skateboard,
Oh yeah. I
sharky
want to
thing.
know, what do you want for Christmas this year? What's on the hit list for you? Now's your time to talk, because Mom's here.
I'm listening.
And we have proof
And you
because
have it
they're
on
on
video.
camera.
And Santa has a lot of elves here, I think, walking around, kind of seeing what the kids want. What do you want? Do you want to play?
A skateboard.
Skateboard.
Very cool.
Do kids use, I'm just wondering, like easy bake ovens anymore? Is that something?
Yes, we have an
Do
Easy
you
Bake.
have one?
Well, we have a loud loopsy one.
Okay. What do you like to make in it?
It makes cookies and cakes, right?
It makes cookies? Wow. And what about big like doll houses? Are those still kind of around? Do you have any of those?
You have a Barbie dream house.
And I'm just, thinking back to when I was little, some of the toys, and my daughter, liked the Barbies and the American Girl dolls.
You're big American Girl fans, right?
Yeah. Do you have a favorite outfit?
The Gray's baking outfit.
Oh. So what do you want to do when you grow up? Do you know?
No.
No, you're still young. How old are you?
8.
8. I bet all your friends are so jealous that you're here, right? And you're going to go back and tell all of them what you saw. Like a little reporter. But I'd have to say I was so impressed with the fashion show. It's almost making Chicago, it is like more of a fashion town. It's so unique, it's so clever, and you worked so hard on it. And the girls looked amazing.
They did. I can't take credit for Mary and her team, but I'm very passionate about spreading the word about this event because it's so unique, it's so creative, and we even met a lady there that night that came up to us, and she knew nothing about the toy industry. She saw the event online, and that was her second year going, and it's one of her favorite events, but she loves fashion. I think that's really what we're trying to do, is bring in people like that want to learn more about, the toy and game industry, but they really love fashion.
So
Very
tell
cool.
me, where can people find you and
Oh, yes.
follow your site and everything?
I'm at SoChicLife.com, and my handles are SoChicLife pretty much everywhere.
All right, well, thank you. I'm going to give
Well,
these
thank
back
you,
to
Allison.
you.
Oh, yeah,
I guess
thank
we'll-
you.
For your
See you
sister,
around.
and that's for your mom. And
Have
Say
a
bye.
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 All right,
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
It's an incredible experience here at the Chicago Toy and Game Fair. I know, MJ, you're one of the people that have really helped it grow and been involved since the beginning. You were really introduced this to all of the bloggers, and now
right.
they open the show up an hour early so the bloggers can actually come in and have some private time with a lot of the companies here because they want to build relationships and find out about the toys and
Absolutely.
take pictures.
And it's such a big wealth for Chicago to have this company based out of here. A couple years ago, we broadcasted live from Bruce Lund's, who is another famous inventor here in Chicago, and he created some really popular toys. And so it's great that Chicago can actually bring this out there in the world, that we are a toy hub, believe it or not.
You know what? Chicago is such a big toy town. I think many of the top trending toys were actually invented by a lot of companies here in Chicago.
Sure.
I want to say Furby. Well, that might be dating myself, but I think
Not
Furby
really.
came out of
Yeah,
Chicago.
but a couple years ago, when I started the Blogger Breakfast here in Chicago, not a lot of bloggers have really heard of ShyTag before, and it just really grew bigger and bigger because of the power, the influence of the bloggers, as we know. And we have a great community. And now not only Chicago bloggers are coming in, we have people flying in from Pennsylvania, people driving in from Iowa. So it has really attracted a lot of bloggers in the nation. So,
and Mary Cousins could not be on the show, but you should also, look up Mary. She's the CEO and founder of Chicago Toy and Game Fair, and she's done an incredible job.
For those of you guys who have been following Beth and I, of course, Women Driving Excellence, Mary is one of a recipient of our Women Driving Excellence for 1 year. But it's been a great fun to be here at ChiTag.
I want to play this with our crew, Pie Face. Have you
Pie
seen that game? It's really fun. You guys, you up for a game maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe Thanksgiving?
Pie Face. But wow, I can't believe already it's 11:50. I think we pretty much covered a lot of the stuff here.
I'm exhausted.
I'm exhausted, and I can't believe it was like a nonstop run for us today. And I think we're going to call it a day.
Yeah, because Nancy's not here. So
Nancy's not here. And as you can see, it's madness. Come back tomorrow. There is still ChiTag tomorrow. And, keep on following hashtag Chicagonista Live. We'll keep on featuring all these great finds that we found here.
And on our next show, December 16th, we might have a bag of toys for somebody to win. So use the hashtag Chicagonista Live, and we'll be following you. MJ, great show.
Great show, Beth.
I don't know what we said, but
we miss you, Nancy.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.